The same hat, bro.
I would like to move in with you. We have to learn more about each other before we.
Now listen to what this nigga just said right there. That's where niggas be niggas. He said, before we could do any of that, I would like to move in with you. I would like, you know what I'm saying, for us to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying, before we just rush into marriage.
DJ Bandana.
A lot of people not gonna see a problem with that. A lot of people not gonna see that. Those are red flags. As a female, that should be red flags. Like,
This is Murder Mafia for me, shouting out DJ Bandana, Mr. I'm Buffalo and the Bandana family.
DJ Bandana.
okay, good morning, people. Listen, on this episode of Niggas Be Niggin', we gotta talk about Dr. Umar Johnson. Listen, so I was scrolling through Instagram the other day. Actually, I think it was the night before last. I was scrolling through Instagram the other night, and I was kind of wondering what was going to come about this whole Dr. Umar Johnson and his daughter basically saying how he wasn't around in her life, and both of them making allegations. Now, the internet was kind of split at first, right? Internet was kind of split. I ain't gonna hold you. And it was surprising to me. Like, to me, it was just it was an easy easy judge of character, but the internet was kind of split on who was wrong in the situation. Was the daughter clout chasing, or was Dr. Umar Johnson actually wrong? Before we keep calling this man Dr. Umar Johnson, too, did anybody verify what school he went to? I'm just saying, because I don't like, besides Dr. Dre, because Dr. Dre got the credentials. I ain't gonna hold you. Dr. Dre got the credentials, bro. You ever heard the Chronic? Dr. Dre got the credentials, but I don't know if Dr. Umar Johnson got the credentials to be a doctor, so somebody look that up for me. But besides that, I was scrolling the internet, and they put up some old footage of Dr. Umar Johnson, man. They put up some old footage of Dr. Umar Johnson. And I can say this. I say that this footage is going to help my argument and help the opposing people argument. Because if you're on the side of Dr. Umar Johnson, you're going to listen to this and you're going to say, you know what? That makes perfectly good sense to me. That makes good sense to me. And I'm going to kindly ask you to probably unsubscribe to my channel because we don't see eye to eye. We don't see eye to eye. But I'm going to look at this same footage and I'm going to see that Dr. Umar Johnson was letting us know way back then what was going to be happening now. So his daughter actually coming out and saying what's going on now, I don't think that this is too far off from what listen to what this nigga just said, bro. Like, that's why I said niggas be nigging, bro. Like, listen to this, bro. Oh, yeah, Dr. Umar Johnson nigged before. Don't let all that woke and suns and moon. No, he was nigging before. Listen to this shit, bro. Hold on. Let me start this real quick. Yeah, hold on. Here we go, right here. And it says felt. That's crazy. See, I felt this.
His mothers felt they should have become my wife purely due to pregnancy. And I told them I would not make a lifelong decision about who I'm going to spend the rest of my life with purely based on pregnancy.
Boom. So we're going to pause right there. He said that both of his baby mothers wanted to be his wife basically based off of the fact that they was pregnant. He was saying, I'm not going to make a lifelong decision just off of the fact that you're pregnant. Just because you're pregnant don't mean I got to marry you, make a lifelong decision decision that can affect me for the rest of my life. So I know a lot of you people are like, no, that's right. Like, hell no, you can't just marry somebody for that. Bullshit. That is an excuse. This is a grown-ass man, grown-ass black man, grown-ass doctor, moon, suns, earth, stay woke, black people lift each other up, whatever the fuck this nigga is. So for him to say, you're not going to make a lifelong decision, you did. When you stuck your wee-wee in her vagina without protection and y'all made a baby, you made a lifelong decision, my nigga. That was a lifelong decision. So he understand you might not want to marry her, but that should be more the reason for you to marry her. You can't just say, no, I don't want to make a... You could have worded that a little bit differently, bro. You don't want to make a lifelong decision to marry her just because she's pregnant, but she was okay enough for you to impregnate to actually create another life that you're responsible for. So
I said we can continue to explore, to date.
Before we go any further, real talk, on the live homies, y'all gonna judge me, right? With the live homies. I had this same hat joint that he wearing right now, the little, I don't know what this little hat, I'm half African, my mom was in the African stuff. I used to have that little hat. I tried to wear it to school one day, it turned out bad, gang. Like, kids didn't find it cool, but I had that same hat that he had on. So, see, we connect. See, I can relate to Dr. Umar Johnson on that. We had the same hat, bro.
I would like to move in with you. We have to learn more about each other before we...
Now, listen to what this nigga just said right there. That's where niggas be nigging. He said, before we could do any of that, I would like to move in with you. I would like, you know what I'm saying, for us to get to know each other. You know what I'm saying, before we just rush into marriage. A lot of people not going to see a problem with that. A lot of people not going to see that. Those are red flags. As a female, that should be red flags. Like, I'm good enough for you to have sex with me, but not marry me. And then for him to say on this part right here, I need to move in with you. Like, why do you need to move in with her? No, you need to have your own shit first before you're even in a position to even think about marriage, before you're in a position to even think about having a kid. That's what you're supposed to do, Dr. Umar Johnson. You can't. What message are you even sending to these women? Because I believe unless his baby mothers is white, I believe there are black women that he's doing this to. So unless you can move in with this woman, unless this woman can be your mother, right? So unless you can have a second mother, unless this woman you can move in with this lady, and you know what I'm saying, and you can just kick your feet up and you can learn each other that way. Then they're not good enough to be your wife, but they're good enough to be your baby mother. But that's why you have years later kids getting on the internet saying you doing the opposite. But let's continue on seeing what he got to say. That was crazy with the whole move in with you though. Like, I gotta move in with that's a requirement. I gotta move in with you. No, nigga, how about y'all move in together? How about y'all get a spot and y'all move in together? Or you as a grown ass man, before you start thinking about kids and doing extracurricular activities, make sure you at least have something going for yourselves to where you don't have to move in with her. But
we decided to spend the rest of our lives together. And they arrogantly said, it ain't going to work that way. I need to be your wife, and I need to be your wife now. Had they been a little...
That's not arrogant, bro. Them saying that, no, that's not going to work for me. Like, you can't say you're the man. I can see if the shoe was on the other foot, that's different. Like, if you got her pregnant, she's saying, before you marry me, I need to move in with you, blah, blah, blah. That's different. But if you're preaching this whole man thing, this whole black, like, whatever this shit you be saying, bro, like the man is the leader and all this shit like that, this don't seem like leading. It seemed like you did the exact same thing that you preached to everybody else not to do, and then when it came out, you tell us it's not our business. No, fuck, it is our business, nigga. If this was content, then what's going on right now is content. But let's continue on. Like I said, some people are not going to agree with me. And y'all can hop in the comments and let me know. Like I said, this is not one of them channels, right? This is not one of them channels where it's just my opinion just rules supreme. Like, you can beg to differ. You can tell me if I'm wrong. You can communicate back. Let me know if you feel differently and why you feel differently. The only thing on this channel, right? You can't disrespect Dipset or Fantasia. Anything else is a go. I mean, besides my personal shit, like my family and shit like that, then I'm probably gonna find out where you at. But besides that, Dipset and Fantasia is off limits. But everything else, like if I'm wrong, let me know. But I don't think that this is cool. Like, that's not a requirement. So for our black women, a requirement for marriage is you basically have to be another mom. You got to take care of this nigga first to see it. What if she took care of this nigga and you found out it didn't work? You see what I'm saying? That's all that I'm saying, gang. And
you been more patient and humble with me. Either one, they would have became my wife. I don't know if they know that. They know it now because they're going to see this. Right. If they would have just been a little bit more
Oh my God. I did not. Oh my God. Listen, this video going to be long. I didn't know this interview was with Nick Cannon. I did not know this interview was Nick Cannon. This nigga did not just say this with Nick Cannon, bro. I rest my case. I can't win this argument. Like, because y'all don't think Nick Cannon is a deadbeat. Y'all don't think Nick Cannon is a deadbeat. So I probably, we're going to finish the rest of this, but we're going to have to talk about it. But y'all don't think Nick Cannon is a deadbeat, bro. But I didn't know out of all people he did. I thought this was like with Charlamagne the God or something, bro. This is crazy.
Respectful of where I was coming from, they would have got married. I would have married either one because...
I kind of understand what he's saying in that aspect right there, right? Where he says, like, if they were to respect it where I was coming from right there. So sometimes as a man, you know where you want to go. Like, say you focus on something like that. So you focus just on what you're trying to do. So it's like, if you don't see the vision of what I'm focused on, then yeah, that might not be working right now. The exception is your fucking family, or if you have a kid, my nigga, you can't like do that. If you have a kid, you can't do that. And this is your baby mother. Like, you can't just do that. But
they were the mothers of my daughter. His mothers felt they should have become my wife purely due to pregnancy. And I told them I would not make a lifelong decision about who I'm going to spend the rest of my life with.
All right, so this is my question to y'all, right? This is my question to y'all because I could be wrong what he said. Do you believe that having sex with someone is a lifelong decision? Like, you're making a lifelong decision. Either way, a pregnancy could come, you can get AIDS, you can get fucking, you probably catch COVID through shit. Yeah, I just seen some new shit they got on the internet too. Some what the fuck was it? There's some new outbreak they shit in there. There's so much stuff that's going on, but either way, is that a lifelong decision? So you can't say like marriage and kids are both lifelong decisions, bro. Like, kids is actually a longer lifelong decision because you can get divorced. You can't unkid a kid, bro. You can get divorced. You can't unkid a kid, bro. If you can unkid a kid, and you can show me that shit is equal. It's not equal. One is there no matter what. No matter what decision you make in life, Dr. Umar Johnson, your kid is there no matter what. You marrying somebody, that's an option. But for you to not be in your kid's life based off of that, and I'm not saying that you weren't like, well, clearly you wasn't 100% in your kid's life because they wouldn't be on the internet talking crazy like this. And then you just basically saying that we shouldn't be inside of your business or like that, you guys have been in communication. But at the end of the day, I think that little girl, and like I said, that little girl then like 20-something years old, she just wanted the same attention that you giving everybody else, the same attention that you giving us to tell us to do right. Just imagine if you heard on the internet every day, you seeing your dad on the internet saying, black man, take care of your business, take care of your kids, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to open up schools. I'm going to do all this shit. Da, da, da. And you in Philly, bro. I think she from Philly. Oh, bro, you ever eat a Philly cheesesteak, bro? They put cheese whiz on their steaks, bro. I know she going through it, bro. No dad, and they putting cheese whiz on your steaks, bro. I'm surprised she ain't asked you to fair one with Dr. Umar, bro. I salute you, young lady, because if I had to eat cheese whiz on a cheesesteak sub and not have I didn't have a father, but I definitely didn't have a father. But if I had to eat the cheese whiz too, I'd probably be mad as shit too, bro. Dr. Umar Johnson, let me know, gang. But y'all hop in the comments, let me know how y'all feel about this one. At the end of the day, I don't think that it's too late. I think it's a learning experience. I think that Dr. Umar Johnson, the same way that he said that they could have humbled themselves and prided themselves and all that bullshit back then in order to still be his wife, I think he could do that now in order to still be a father and be a real man to his daughter right now that's just asking for attention, gang, at the end of the day. So what do? Do you impress us, the internet, because we look so highly of you, of Dr. Umar Johnson, you can't do wrong? Or do you say, you know what? I might have fucked up back then. I might have fucked up back then as the man that's supposed to be the leader, that's supposed to be at the end of the day, it's on you as the man, and I can go and fix that. Or do you know what I'm saying, try to fix the internet shit, bro? I don't know, bro. I don't know. But y'all have in the comments, let me know how y'all feel. Also, if you want to join the official Bandana chat, we got the official chat on Discord. Everybody, we got the 24/7 chat. So it might be 3 o'clock in the morning. We send a link in there, laughing about each other, doing a bunch of different shit like that. It's free for everybody. I'm going to put the link at the bottom of this video right now. Click the link. You can join the Discord. That's free for everybody. Remember, it's Pop Not Soda, DJ Bandana Black. We out.
This is Murder Mafia for me, shouting out DJ Bandana, Mr. I'm Buffalo and the Bandana family.
On victory, I done hop out the cup with the Draco, trap about a 2400, I say so. I done bust down a pound me a peso, pop me a jerky, let's see how the day go. Mix 600 with the Fago, nigga broad day, me and AO. I was busting this bitch like it's Hango, fish scale, poppy told me a swingo. In the trash spot, front of Magos, in the corner house right on Payco. Seen more work than Diego, all these guns on it like the NATO. Killers, they moving, they step when I say so. Got some young hitters on the payroll, got a yellow brick up like Django. I be stretching up white like it's Play-Doh,